Associates. So this month we've been talking about a lot about leadership traits and qualities that make a good leader, or at least in my opinion, and I've shared some of those with you. So this week, as we round out the month, I want to talk a little bit about motivation. And motivation to me is an interesting topic because I have some different thoughts about it, mixed thoughts about it, I guess. So yeah, I'd love to hear kind of what you all think about this topic as well as we dive in. So when I talk about motivation, I want to talk about really kind of two types of motivation: intrinsic motivation, which is motivating from within, and then extrinsic motivation, which is more about the rewards or motivated by external factors. So this topic is interesting to me because I've had conversations with some individuals about motivation, and the topics come up, well, you're either motivated or you're not. And it's interesting because I'm not sure I totally buy into that. Just thinking out loud for a second. So I share this with a lot of people, but I think of things in kind of groups of thirds. Let's say we have 10 people. We have 3 people who are going to be motivated regardless. I'm just going to use motivation as an example. So we have 3 people who are going to be motivated regardless, don't need much pushing or whatever, so to speak. We have a group in the middle who we have to kind of find out what their motivation is and give them the push. And then we have that last little group of people who are never going to be motivated no matter what we do. And so where my focus usually falls is like the middle third. Like, how can we move the middle third over to the side that we need them to exist on, so to speak. So people are motivated by different things. And so when we talk about in terms of a leader and trying to empower your people and motivate teams, we have intrinsically motivated people, those who are motivated on their own to complete a task. So like they're motivated from within, for whatever reason, to complete a task. They're just very task oriented. They're motivated by internal factors to complete these tasks. And individuals who are intrinsically motivated or internally motivated, so to speak, they may be more willing to take on new challenges. They may take on tasks on their own, but they may be a little bit slower to adapt to change. So it's not saying that they aren't agile, but they may take a little bit to warm up to the idea, so to speak. Where somebody who's motivated by external factors are going to be motivated by rewards or praise. So giving out awards for the highest salesperson of the month or whatever. These individuals may have more of a competitive spirit. Discussing motivation can be important. I think sometimes having these discussions openly, like, hey, what motivates you? What makes you get out of bed in the morning? What makes you feel good about your job is important, and just being transparent in that way and saying, yeah, what motivates you? Some people, I kind of lean this way. I'm not super motivated by, the awesome person of the month award. I'm motivated by, seeing numbers change and data change and those sorts of things, which maybe makes me strange too. I'm not sure. But having those discussions, what motivates you? What excites you? What are we going to do to make everybody motivated to get this project done? And so discussing motivation within your work environment, I think it's going to help you better understand your team, but also may help you communicate better as well. You may find out, well, what are the drivers? What are the drivers for my team? What is it that I'm gonna need to do to be able to push them towards that common goal? Just some of my thoughts on motivation, leaders motivating teams to move towards a common mission. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Again, follow me here on YouTube, subscribe to my newsletter to get this content weekly, and follow us on social, Kelly Tennant and Associates. We'll see you soon.